Question is, which one's closer? And I don't know for sure, but going this way to the cave by the broken radio tower is at least less complicated. So we'll do that instead. Oh, and once again I forgot to ditch the rose hips. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Really, I just need two. I only need two guts. We'll grab them, bring them back. Maybe we'll have a little snack before we do. And then, yeah, we'll have ourselves a quick little crack. What does it take to make a survival bow? 5 hours? That's not terrible. Probably won't happen tonight, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, because I know. Well, there's the chance of the moose spawn where we're going in Bleak, and we had it. Well, I said we had a Timby pack, but it was a pack of two, which was odd. Although even two Timbys can be annoying if you're in the right conditions. We don't have any blue flares. We do have 3 red flares, so at least we have that as a backup. All right, and yep, sure enough, nice. Oh, that rabbit is raw. Yes, we got a decent collection here. All right, so never mind the snack idea. How's our wolf coat? 88. That's fine. All right, grab 1 gut, grab 2 gut. Don't have any rabbit stuff to repair. Okay, got an idea.
I need to find a place to rest.
You'll be fine, Astrid. Trust me. Okay, idea. Why don't we start crafting the bow? Oh, I need the maple sapling. Gosh darn it. I was saying we can start crafting the bow at the outdoor workbench at Spence's. How about that? Because I think if the night is clear enough, the game will just let you continue. Whereas if you're indoors, not so much. You actually need visibility. Now, does this portend a clear enough night to do that? I don't know, but we'll find out. Or, or if I start a fire in the forge, is that enough light to craft by? I don't know, because like The heat doesn't make it over there, if I remember correctly. Or at least it doesn't make it over very well. But again, it's worth trying, I suppose, right? Worst case scenario, game says no, we start a fire, cook a little wolf meat, give Astrid dinner, and we just finish it up on the morrow. And if the game decides to drop the old B word, then we have the indoor workbench in the bunker. And actually, you know what? I just complained about a lack of guts there. What do you say we do something about it? Hmm. Because that way we'll have a hide and guts for future needs. We'll grab the maple sapling, turn around, come on back. We'll grab that meat. We'll leave that by the forge. Yeah, I know. I'm strategizing hard for something that probably doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But again, if nothing else, we're making sure we keep well fed, and that's important in itself. Okay, cured maple. Keep those, and we'll drop these. We're not making arrows, so we don't need the tools. Oh, well, what do you know? All right, never mind. Um, there. Now, so I do not forgore. There. We will leave no doubt. Actually, why don't I just make that a little bit more accurate? Okay, prepper cache. Let's see, there was 1, 2, 3, 5 guts. Yeah, there's really no more food left. And then 2 wolf. Okay, harvest wolf, get down, craft as much as we can, and then just come back up here and sleep. Yeah. Now, I must ask, if we're making a fresh bow here, why would we go back to coastal? Well, make arrows. Although we probably have arrow mats in the camp office. Yeah. Could do that.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, if we make arrows there. Well, okay. The other reason to go back to Coastal, besides visiting DP, we do have cured meat in the box. And I think it can lose condition while it's still in there. Slowly, but I think it does happen.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
So maybe to be on the safe side.
Can you eat trees?
Okay. Actually, I think the most effective way to do this would actually be to not use a pot or skillet. So that way it'll take longer to cook.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
It did, Astrid. I don't know if you noticed. The fire done came. Okay, 49 minutes. Oh, 13 calories. Good grief. Okay, so we did get away with that. But and apparently we can craft. Hmm. I don't love how low on fire time we are. Wait, what do we have? Okay, yeah, 30 minutes. That's not enough. You know what? Sure. So I guess that's the answer to our question. Uh, the forge does make it light enough to craft. Okay, we got about an hour left. No, I don't want to use the last coal. Again, 38 minutes. We don't have to finish this right now. We can finish it tomorrow. We can finish it indoors. Oh, wait, I can only do the last 2 hours? Huh? Or I can use the hat. Okay, that's weird. Fine, you use the hatchet, I guess. I only want to do a half hour. That's odd. One point. Okay, it's an odd exchange right there, but all right. Okay, no, don't grab the water, you brain genius. Yeah, the inventory jumping around again for some weird reason. Okay, now I can't use the hatch for. I can only do an hour. I can only do 2 hours. That is odd. For life, I cannot fathom why that would be the case. All right. Anyway. Okay, charcoal. We'll come back for that. At some point, probably. I actually could use that lamp oil. Metal, no. Steaks. Actually, yes, we could use steaks. Well, do we? No, leave it. Leave it. We finish it in the morning. We're not we're not on the clock. Don't behave like we are. Okay, pick that up. Take a torch. That's all right. Let's go. Hey, Axel, welcome in. Good to see you. You're gonna be exploring Blackrock. Nice. Any particular reason?
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I mean, you don't need a reason necessarily, but it's just not the a number one fun destination on Great Bear. I don't think. But anyway, either way, welcome in. And hey, Danny, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope everyone's Sundays is going well. I am. Well, I'm kind of trying to make up for a rather large oversight in the previous stream. I thought we would be okay just checking 6 memento caches in general. No, we are not. We got to get memento caches in 12 different zones. So we are endeavoring to fix that. Okay, yeah. So you're looking for the goodies there. Yeah, that's totally fine. And in fairness, we will be going to Blackrock at some point before too long here as well, because that's one of the 12 regions we got to check for the memento caches. Okay, let me just get Astrid close to a bed. Yeet that away. See, I did drop the fat. We got that. So we should have a bow in progress. Yes, and that one of the recent changes. So crafting projects in progress do actually weigh things now, which is rude but understandable. Okay, but yeah, Astrid needs to sleep. You officially don't like Blackrock? Oh, you do in episode 4? Yeah, Blackrock is rough. It's a rough region. There's a lot of things to not like about that zone. You know, can I just finish that here? I can. Yay! Let's do it. But and also thank you, B. That was a kind of you to say. All right, there we go. Fresh bow acquired. It's not the wood-right bow, but it'll do. Yeah, Asher's not fully rested, but she's just gonna have to deal. So we have places to be, things to do. Bleaks to inlet. What? So yeah, for those of you who just arrived, um, we are trying to chase down the achievement for finding memento caches. I checked the wording between streams, and it says you have to find it. Find one memento cache, or at least one, in 12 different zones. So I thought it was just 12 total. No, it is not. So, in addition to the 6 we hit yesterday, Coastal, PV, Mystery Lake, Milton, FM, and Broken Railroad, we have hit HRV today, and then we're about to go to Bleak. And that will be 8. Then after that, I might take a quick detour, go back to cut through Coastal, go to DP, because you just got to open the box on the trailer. Maybe make some more arrows while we're in there, while we're at the Quonset. And then the final 3 are going to be in one little batch. Ash Canyon, Blackrock, and Timberwolf. Okay. And that's the non-transition cave. You met your first moose in the game. Ooh. You wouldn't die. Took all your ammo and stuff. Oh, did you get the one on the by the bricklayer's place over on the pond? Yeah. Because the game doesn't tell you that, but unlike every other animal in the game, moose do not bleed out. You either get a critical hit, or it just shrugs off whatever you throw at it. Although, if you've ever seen a moose in real life, you know that is not an unrealistic portrayal. Okay, yeah, yes, Axel. They don't. Well, cougars do bleed, but they don't bleed out. But that is an important distinction. Okay, and then this is the transition cave. This is the transition cave. Good. Like the moose laughing. Well, yeah, yeah. You might be right because the moose famously antisocial. But yeah, so the idea with a moose is, well, one, if you don't have to engage, maybe just don't. But if you must, you want to aim for around the head or the neck, because that is where you have the highest chance of landing a critical hit. Okay, is it gonna make? Okay, it's gonna make me use this. Yeah, that you well everywhere except a butt shot, you have a chance of getting a crit, but your chances are highest with the head and the neck. And yeah, I agree with that. So real life moose do be like that. Like if you see like these big like Ford F-150 trucks that are the well suburban types like to drive, like these massive trucks, they come up like chest high on a moose. Like moose are megafauna, like prehistoric megafauna that still live with us today. They are huge, they are angy, and they are territorial, just like in the game. You're trying to shoot him like a deer right behind his front leg. Yeah, that's not gonna bring him much joy. But hey, you learned, and now you know. I will grab one backup colt just in case. But Danny, do not don't let me make it sound like hunting moose is just there's no point to it, because if you do bring one down, basically have a buffet on your hands, plus 12 guts for crafting, and a moose hide to make the moose hide satchel, which is one of the most powerful items in the game. So, not saying don't. I'm just saying be smart about it, because if you anger them, they won't eat you like a wolf or a bear, but they will tap dance on your chest. And if you're in the wrong spot, having broken ribs and being unable to climb can absolutely wreck your run. Ask me how I know. Hey, good morning, Bumblebee. Welcome in. How's things? You're gonna get one day? Yeah, I know you will. Because it took me a while to get my first moose. Well, actually, my first moose came right around here. It was right before the update in December 2022 that led to everyone's old saves being wiped. So I was racing to get my first moose kill before that happened, and I was tangled with a moose right around here, running up on rocks. You know, and this is what I was using flare shells, because this was back in the day when a flare shell could kill a moose. Can't do that anymore. But I remember being so overjoyed I finally got it, and I was so happy I got it, and I was cooking it up, and I didn't notice the smell attracted a whole timber wolf pack to me. Fucking hell. I really do not want to deal with you right now. I just don't. There's gonna be three moose I have walked past. This is how committed I am to this operation. They do less damage than a bear and a cougar. Well, I mean, okay, in game, yes. I mean, a moose stomp can kill you, but it's not. You have to be like really low health to do it. Another birch sapling I missed. Good golly. Yeah, absolutely. They nerfed moose. I mean, as wild as that sounds, like compared to real life, yeah, the moose in this game are nerfed pretty significantly. That's a timber wolf right there. That's a bug timber wolf right there. What the fuck? What? What the hell was that? The hell was that? I put 2 arrows into that stupid thing. It continued to awoo, and then once it signaled its friends, then it keeled over and died. Yeah. Hi, Martian. Welcome in. Yep, we're definitely in Bleak. Yeah, that could have gone better. Also could have gone way worse. Although, let me while we're here, let me reload real quick. Yeah, collect your brass. Yeah, well, I mean the bear does unless you're like less under 10% health, the bear does a percentage of your health. So, technically speaking, bear attacks can't kill you. Asterisk. But good to see you, Martian. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right today. I got one jerk over there still. And I'm pretty sure there's a bear somewhere around here. That might even be why they broke off. Okay, that's a cave. But yeah, Bumblebee, Bee, Martian, Danny, Axel, good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. It's just a typical Sunday around here. The apartment does smell quite nice because I made some lasagna soup today. So there's a smell of basil and oregano in the air. Oh, there we go. There's our target. You know that? Yeah, I think Bleak is worth knowing. Now, granted, Timberwolves, but it's also one of a rare map with a chance of a double moose spawn. Plus, you got the cannery. And yeah, I mean it's a decently resource-rich region. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know it's empty. I'm just opening it for opening its sake. Okay, and then the other memento cache is actually just over there. There's a truck by the bridge. And it's got like a couch and sweater, a fisherman sweater, and a military coat in it below Loper. Obviously, on low where that won't exist. You actually left the lights on your car, your boyfriend's. Battery dies, so you get a step down to start it. His mom told grandma, who was your old lady friend, who now told my mom, who now knows. No, no. An accident does not make you stupid. It's if you had done that intentionally, then yeah, that would be stupid. What you did was an accident. You did not set out to drain your battery. When pilgrim, you can be picking up with supplies. Need another hatchet when you have 12. Fuck. Fuck. I knew there was a barrier. I mean, sure, you have 12 hatches, Axel, but you don't have 13. And who knows, maybe that 13th hatchet is what you will need to keep your run alive. Who's to say? Oh, are those saplings out there? Those are saplings out there. Am I going to go get saplings? You know what? I am. Yeah, that was the kitty for a moment. Yeah, where? Oh, no. Yeah, cat is up here. Near the, actually, near the, is it the Tails bunker? I think it is. Yeah, we're not going that way. Not intentionally, at least. Wait, what? Okay, that tin be broken ran. There's another one up there. Oh, is that the mini pack I left last time I was here? It could be. I don't know. Let's continue like nothing happened. Yeah, that's you was throwing extra gear at trappers, but you can branch out a little bit. You can give yourself a forward operating base at trappers, one at camp office, one at the dam. You know, spread out. Really see what the Mystery Lake real estate scene has to offer. Okay, so we have confirmation there's at least 2 timber wolves out here, plus that dang moose. Do we? No. I only have so many arrows left. Excuse me. You can take pops with the cougar from the ledge above where. Ah, okay. Yeah, and again, as long as the cougar can't get to you, that's a good strat. You know, that it's the same reason I go up on the rocks in Mountain Town. You get rain shots down on it from above, and not have to deal with any of the potentially negative consequences. Ooh, rose hips, nice. Yeah, I see you there, jerkface. If I wasn't busy with other activities, ooh, you would so get it. Anyway. Hey, good morning, Andrea. Welcome in. Hope your weekend's going all right. We're just out here doing a little bit of achievement hunting. Well, theoretical achievement hunting. I don't know whether it's actually going to happen, but we're just here to try stuff. We have another 400 or so days to survive, so we got time. So the cougars, like there's the first cougar spawn in Mystery Lake, just at the corner of the map. Oh yeah, and the clear cut. Yeah, that's one of the more avoidable ones. But it's hard to know that though, because the kitty makes itself known from so far away. You know, you think you're in its territory, and you're like a quarter mile off. So it it makes it makes itself. I mean, it is deadly, but it makes itself sound more threatening than it might actually be, normally speaking. Oh, and another lost and found box. Good grief! I keep seeing these things. Is this going to be mostly cattail heads? Oh, no, fish. Where did all the fish come from? Well, here, let me grab those.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And then stand perfectly still because we can't move. Okay, not quite a welcome mat's worth, but where? Oh, fish from beachcombing. Because you can beachcomb in Bleak. I never went fishing here. No, but fish do wash up. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, hey, free food. Wait, but some of it's cooked. Who cooked it? It had to be me, right? I had to have. Oh, okay. You know where it was? It was the fishing hut outside the dockworker residences. That's almost certainly where the fish came from. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember. Because again, remember this save started in 2022. So some of the history might have slipped my mind. Well, no. Okay, yeah, let's. No, if that was Sutherland's, it would. I don't think it would have shown up because like we only give him uh raw, raw fish, raw meat. He does his cooking himself. You give him a ton of fish, he gives you a ton of salt. Oh, you do fish for salt. Okay, yeah. I just because I am on Stalker and thus wolves are everywhere. I usually just give him wolf meat, and he seems to like that just fine. But yeah, was it like it's like meat and water for I think for both flour and salt. Yeah, and if you're just trying to grind trader reputation, that's a good way to go about it. Yeah, actually, little known fact: Sutherland has cooking 6. Any food he picks up via trades or whatnot, it just cooks itself. Okay, so job done there. I'm gonna drop the birch saplings off in the bunker, so they'll cure. Now, I'll probably leave the fish at Spence's. And then we'll hit the tracks. Do I stop at camp office? Well, it's actually late. We might just stop there and rest anyway. We can make arrows in the camp office or go all the way back to let's go all the way back to coastal. We got to hit DP anyway, and we got cured meat sitting in the box. We need to go collect it. Plus, we have like hundreds of feathers and dozens of arrowheads waiting for us there. It's fine, and many a birch sapling too. Oh, but remember, rose hips, rose hips, rose hips, rose hips. I did not collect more than 4 kilograms worth of rose hips in our travels just to forget them. Hello, Goofy. How was your bagel? Or bagels, if you had more than one. Yeah, was the birthday celebration fun for everyone? I hope. Bagels, you got bagels and lox. Lovely. Well, it was a nice event. Good, good. Yeah, you haven't missed a whole lot. We're just going around checking checking caches, and had one peculiar run-in with some Timbies in Bleak Inlet. Oh, you were waiting for that. You like the people there? Well, good. Now, are you going back for Pilates tomorrow, though? Okay, you're there. So, for those, we will update thusly. Okay, we got, was it 2 maple and now 4 birch. Lovely. Now, give me my rose hips. There, just shy of 500. Because why not? Yeah, we got to get moving. At 1, then you go to uni. Okay, good. Oh no, you're a Chris Evans sweater. We're gonna leave you alone. Health-wise, we're okay. ID class for your subscription lapses. How long is your subscription? You have like 3 more. Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Now, the question is, will you go back for more? Like, will you pursue another subscription? Because yep, you're having a good time. You're around good people, maybe making a little bit of community for yourself. So you're not just hanging around your fellow uni students. Twice a week since September. Okay. Well, that's a good routine to have then. No, we don't need anything here. Yeah, let's just go. You try. Well, as long as you're giving it your best, that's all anyone can ask. Is it? Oh, and thank you for the 10 stream streak there, Goofy. And I know Twitch is pitching these watch streaks hard. Every other message, you know, extend your watch streak. You're about to start a watch streak. Save your watch streak. Because, heaven forfend every femtosecond on this platform not be gamified and monetized to within an inch of its life. And then if you have the misfortune to be a creator, you start getting messages like your viewers are going to lose their watch streak. Create clips and highlights to help them save their streaks. It's like it's a watch streak. It's channel points. What are we talking about? We're talking about channel points. Not a game. Not a game. Not a game. We're talking about channel points. Talk about channel points, man. It's one of you not going to dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, unless you're in a certain time, it's hard to keep up a streak on duns. Like 2-hour streams when it's like the late night for you, very very start of the morning for me. And no shade on him. It's just I want to hang out with Dunn more. It's just it's difficult given the time zone differences. More people watching on Twitch means more people seeing more ads. And again, ads are what make the internet go round somehow. Despite payouts being, not pennies, fractions of pennies. I can speak with experience there. Because I know I've seen the numbers we get on advertising for on our website, and like ad impressions is like a fraction of a cent. Hence both we and they also push subscriptions, because people with subscriptions are returning customers, like our Goofy here. And that is part of the reason why let's say when you get raided into, let's say you show up on a new stream for a first time, maybe you get raided into someone you never raided into before. Though, like, new people get prioritized for community gift subs, because they get for the chance that they can get turned into regular paying customers. Does that a great time for you if you're getting to YP streams around lunchtime? Great, yeah. And that is another reason, Bumblebee, why we should all move to New Zealand. So we can hang out with Dunn in the afternoon and Koru in the evening. And Goofy, I don't know, Goofy can be an au pair for you and a nanny. And yeah, the gifts and the bits. Yeah, well, you know, unless you're a partner plus, the Twitch is getting the lion's share of anything that happens regardless. I'll have a quick wolf snack here.
Feels like night is coming.
It does tend to do that when the sun goes down, Astrid. I'm pleased you have noticed. You know, by taking you and Nan will need an au pair. Well, I mean, ask a parent of young children if they whether or not they would like some childcare, au pair or not. I think they'll probably say yes. Most are an inconvenient time for you. Case in point is 4:30. I mean, true. Although you do. I mean, I don't mean to cast aspersions about Bumblebee. You do seem to be a bit of an early riser. Although I do appreciate that, and it is always great having you here. I think the fact that you live in Barcelona for longer than is the many people who you went to high school with can see you. Okay, so you're flexing on your haters from high school, which honestly fair. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it as a lifestyle per se, but I understand. No, they're in the middle of the U.S. freezing. Well, the middle of the U.S. can be nice, depending on where you are. But I am quite biased in that, so take that into consideration. I just need a nice way to. Oh, well, thank you, Bumblebee. I appreciate that. I know I'm not always on I'm not on at a convenient time for a lot of people, but if I can be the morning drive time DJ for for you and for Andrea and B and other folks, hey, that's a niche I'm happy to fill. And that's just cat tail heads. I'm leaving. Section Moon. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's tough, Goofy. But if you don't have cash, you don't have cash. There's a, it's not like you can Venmo him. I assume. Most of the inventories are in their own town with nothing around. You have a friend that you have. She's like, she hates Gainesville. Well, it is Florida, and not only is it Florida, it's Gainesville, Florida. Uh, it's not exactly Miami or Orlando. It's not Jacksonville either, to be fair. But yeah, Gainesville is not Florida showing its best self, shall we say? Florida can be nice. Well, depending. And again, different strokes for different folks. Again, for me, it'd be entirely too hot and humid. Plus, you know, Florida and Florida politics. The Dakar. Oh, yeah. And Florida not exactly known for its mass transit. So, yeah, if you don't have a car, that is going to make life much difficult. Exactly. And so and Goofy, you're used to hot and humid. You're in your element. I am not. All right, fine. But only because I can see the power line veering off to camp office. Like a ton. Well, comparatively. Yeah, the upper Midwest does get cold and snowy. But oh wow, that sunset went away fast. Lovely night though. Uh oh, hello. Casual gamer Valbo. You're playing the game yourself? Have you had much trouble on Stalker? Occasionally, yes. Sometimes because of me, sometimes because of the game. I will say I there's enough difficulty to where I still feel engaged, but it's not, you know, I'm able to manage to where we've moved past the point of needing to just scrape by. Now, like 600 odd days in, we're definitely in the maintenance phase. Okay, let's drop these here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me check. Did I leave myself arrow supplies? Yes. I've got birch saplings. I've got arrowheads. Question is, do we do it here or do we just keep moving and then get to coastal? I'm thinking we just move on to coastal. Okay, so to answer your question, Valbo, about how much have I moved around, we have explored 100% of the world, according to the game. I've got at least 30 days in almost every region, except for like Blackrock, Transfer Pass, Zoc, and Sundered Pass. And we might... Okay, transfer pass aside, because I don't know if you could actually live there long term without bringing a whole lot of supplies with you. I might see if we can try to live 30 days in Blackrock, Zoc, and Sundered Pass. But so, what are you... So, what are you playing in your game, Val? Hang on, Valbo? Did I read that right? Yeah, casual gamer Valbo. Sorry, I want to make sure I wasn't misnaming you there. So, are you on Stalker as well, or what sort of shenanigans are you getting up to? Oh yeah, I got my list here. Let me check off Bleak. There we go. That sounds like a blizzard outside. I don't know that I appreciate that. That is a blizzard, by God. Okay, well, guess we're staying inside. Even some of these, you thought cheat death was the close encounter, but after some difficulty, you're gonna go for 1,000 days on Voyager. Hey, and that works just fine too. As as long as you found a level that is fun and still challenging for you, that's the most important thing. I was walking around with fish. I didn't leave them there. Oops. Surprised I didn't get more attention from the local doggos. But yeah, Voyager's just fine. And in 1,000 days you will definitely have a chance to sample all the game has to offer. There's achievement for Strike 20. Yeah, we might try that as well, but I'm not exactly eager. Just give me all those.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You think you're too big? No, no. You're working your way up. Don't don't worry about being a wuss or whatever. Play what brings you joy. And if that's Voyager, go with it. Okay, tools. Yeah, we'll see if we can coax this blizzard into ending. Okay, sounds like it did end. Nice. Okay. So we got a few arrows out of that. Okay, we'll put those back in there. Put those back in there. We'll put those back in there. Yeah, okay. Is it your name right? Nice. Oh yeah, I'm always glad to do that. Yeah, the usernames. Uh, yeah, streamers reading in general, not always the have the most alacrity, shall we say? Actually, you know what, Astrid, have yourself a lovely pemmican bar. If you knew the mash mods, you probably do better. I mean, yeah, that is probably some fairly essential knowledge on Loper. But again, it's a learning experience. So, I think the one of the nice things is you learn by doing. You can also learn by watching. Again, you can see, hey, people consistently find match spawns in the river cave in HRV. Great. Now I know that. Valby, you already played 3 and 44. You've done a good bit. Have a long break from the game. That's fair. I do take breaks as well because I I am a variety streamer at heart. So I like to think of it at one I have a broader interests, but also bouncing around to games that are not the long dark. It helps me not burn out on TLD. I'm from Denmark. Yeah, I hear Denmark is lovely. I have not been myself. Although it's one of the many places I would love to visit. Because our friend of the channel, Auntie Sarah, I think she lives there, and she speaks highly of it. Okay. So we made some arrows. Is that enough? Enough? Well, it's okay for now. Okay, so here's what we do. God, it's already past noon. Well, we did have a blizzard for most of the day. So, follow the tracks, get to coastal, check on our curing meat, make sure that hasn't gone off, take it out the box. We might put a pause on that. Then we go to DP, we check the memento cache there, about face, come back, and then we arm up, repair, and then we go to Timberwolf Ash, Blackrock. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Valvo. Very kind of you. So, do you have any particular goals for your Voyager run, or are we playing just to play? Which is totally valid, by the way. I know I go on about this. Um, I know there are people out there who can just load up the game and live in TLD's world, and I have nothing but respect for them. I struggle to, I guess, stay focused, shall we say, in longer term runs. So I like to have I'm one of those task driven players. I go for achievements. I play for feats when I didn't have those, and just those little intermediate term goals to keep me on track, lest my attention wander and I start doing even dumber things than I already do. Wait, do I? Oh gosh darn it! I still have the quality tools with me. Ugh. All right. Well, no, here I'm not turning around. We've already lost half a day. I'll leave him here. I'll make a note for myself. Okay. Drop those. And we'll... Yep, there we go. You'll flip that out. Red tools. for Camp HQ in damn trailer. Ba-boom. Hey, okay-ish. Welcome in. Good to see you. How's your weekend going? Let me do this real quick. Because I can.
It didn't have water to drink, so here's your hydrate. Hi! Angler, how are you?
Oh, and we have ads. Okay, this is a good way to dodge ads.
And for those of you paying attention, you got a shot of legs. How about that? Hydration is key. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, game's going all right. Okay.
It's this visor with a strap. It looks like ski goggles, except it's all like enclosed. And you hit a button, and there's.
Dante gonna Dante.
As Dante's doing the stream tonight, so let's just listen to him.
Yeah, when Dante wants to take over.
I did a clip B, but I did like the last minute after I clipped, so it may be
Who was that? Was that you? Don't look at me.
I set him up. I knew what he was doing.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Hey, Valvo, you're a shooting player as well.
I went to the mushroom closest to the cabin and he stole it, and then you heard him eat it and he died.
oh my god, I'm hitting clip on that right now. That's so funny.
I tried to run, it wouldn't let me run.
Oh.
I popped in the face. It stood up blonde hair.
I mean, he ain't gonna call it out like that.
They dropped
I
was just curious. I was just curious. My bad. I didn't know that was you. I apologize. I apologize.
Damn liar. Oh, you're getting ready to be a smoke. That sniper looks sucks. As you progress, it'll get easier.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody's sniping with a bow.
What the fuck? Shit.
He's like literally across from you, Ray.
Fuck off. Stop shooting, dude. That's unfair. Oh shit.
You just wasted like almost all your ammo.
Oh, there's Danny. Okay. I was wondering. There we go. So we wiled away the ads with some clips from some of the lovely streamer folks who come through here. And I encourage everyone to go follow all of them. You know, go follow Okayish and Andrea and me, and I think Danny, who's new to the Long Dark. I think Danny is going through episode 4 right now, and like all of us, eagerly anticipating the release of episode 5. Which reminds me, I need to have I probably need to, I have one, after this upcoming trip to Canada, I'm going to have one vacation day left over. I'm going to see, because technically you're not allowed to roll any vacation days over after March 31st. But I'm going to see if I can talk my way into using it on April 1st. And so I can play episode 5 the day it comes out. Assuming it actually does. Which, we live in hope, but we've been burned before. Yes, well, welcome back home, Goofy. Okay. Really, game? You're starting the ominous music? The ooh, you could be in danger music when I'm going over a big, thick log bridge like that? Come on now. You got roped into the creche at church. You're gonna have your kiddies make stew. They're gonna mix veg. You pre-cute. Okay, good. So the kids won't be using knives themselves. Else warm tinned veg soup for them to eat or chew bread. Okay. Like how? What age group are you dealing with there, Martian? But no, do. Thank you, game. Do not give children knives. It's meant to be 0 to 5. You have 3 babies and the rest are 3 to 5. Well, hopefully the babies pull their weight nonetheless. Because we can't have any slackers or any free riders when it comes to making stew. Now, are you doing this, because I think you got roped in, are you doing this alone, or are you going to have some help? I hope you have help, because that's a large number of children for one person to handle. A large number of young kids, I should say. I have another adult in the room who is meant to be leading. Meant to be? Mm-hmm. Sounds like someone's falling down on the job. She'll bring the soup and heat it. Or she'll heat the soup and bring it to you. Okay. Alright. Pardon me as I lock in here for just a bit. All right, twice in one zone. Again, game. Rude. Unfortunately, the Pilgrim thing is way too easy. You check what cheating death actually is, so... Sort of Voyager run starting in Coastal Highway. Yeah. Yeah, cheating death is that actually just straight up dying. So it's not permadeath anymore. But it's also opt-in. But I guess that's why they had to specify. Are you just cattails? You're just cattails. All right.